What's up, friends, foes, and subbies? Here with a quick video addressing the Natureboy Eligio, Father Tahuti, Immortal STD Bishop, and Deviliana, his chiefess. They did an interview last night on My Diva's Neighborhood on YouTube's channel. My Diva, shout out to you for getting the interview. You are a beautiful person. I do feel that you were a little light on them, but at the same time, you might be fans of Natureboy as well, because I did see that you had a live with him before and you had a good rapport, so therefore he probably felt safe to do this interview with you because he knew that you weren't going to ask him any tough questions, which is unfortunate because we the people did want to know a lot more. But more props to you for giving the people an opportunity to ask questions, and you basically, you know, was the middleman between us. About that interview, the reason why I'm making this video is for you, Chief. This is hilarious to me that you say that you are no longer pumping polygamy, polygyny. You don't even know the difference between the two. Just Google it. You're constantly throwing that out, saying that that is the way of living. That's the way that you're supposed to live. So losing Deviliana, and all of a sudden your life has changed and you want to be a one-woman man. I'm starting to think that there's a trick here because you're very good with that. You're very, very clever when it comes with the wordplay. You say that will be the only woman, the last woman you'll ever be with in your entire life, right? But did you mention men? Will you be sleeping with the men in Carbon Nation, Chief? Because with your wordplay, I believe there's no way that you can be monogamous without having some sort of like backhand trick. You're gonna be fucking the men in Carbon Nation. Is that what it is? Please answer that, Chief. And Chiefess, you think that you won. You think that you won. You used somebody as a toy to make Eligio jealous. And you guys that don't know who I'm talking about, please, if you want to know, I will be making a video that breaks down who Eligio Bishop is, Natureboy, okay, Chief. And it'll be easier for you to follow along with this story because it's a very good story, and I think eventually this is going to be like worldwide. Like, not too many people know about this carbonation, but soon enough I think they're going to self-destruct and it will be in the news. Okay, mark our words. I know a lot of other people that talk about carbonation have the same thoughts as well. So anyway, I'm going to continue to tell you why I believe that this is straight bullshit. You will never be monogamous to anyone because you are a narcissist. Narcissists can never keep their word and they can never be monogamous. It's just impossible. Impossible. You can try. It'll probably last for a few days, maybe a week or two. But Chief Deviliana, Chiefess Deviliana, you are not going to be number one. He's going to torture you for what you did. He's going to torture you, for sure. You caused narcissistic injury to him, and he also caused narcissistic injury to you. So therefore, you guys used other people to get back at each other, okay? Deviliana used OMAC. Oh my goodness, that right there, painful to watch, to see that this man has been so in love with you for the past couple of years to the point where no matter what you do, he has a forgiving heart and he accepts you back. He accepted you back after you left him for a second time. Now this is the third time you left him, but you brought back a baby and he accepted your baby. Yet you feel like it was okay to fuck him over. I don't care whether you had a grown-up discussion with him, you still hurt him. And you knew that you were using him. You knew that you did not want to be with him. You knew you wanted to make Eligio jealous. And That is the same thing he did to get you back. You guys are one and the same. You played the same game against each other to make each other jealous. Okay? And now you're back together. Beautiful. Beautiful. You guys are going to self-destruct. I don't know when. I'm just sitting back watching with my popcorn chicken. I know y'all be eating chicken on the low. Anyway, so Velvet, how many times have you left carbonation? How many times? How many times? Pico, pico. Huh? How many times did you leave carbonation and come back with the same story? My chakras were out of frequency, and because my sun and moon was in Mars on Thursday. Well, wait, we don't follow days, do we? Because you keep coming back to them with the same bullshit, it makes me believe that you're not going to just listen. I wish that somebody could play a video with all the times that you can. Somebody make this video, because I kid you not, I can't keep up. I've been trying to get all the clips together. Somebody needs to make a video to show Eliana how many, excuse me, my throat chakra is out of line. We need to see a video of Eliana leaving carbonation and Eligio saying, I don't want her to be my chiefess anymore. I'll take her as a student. Okay? And then she comes back apologizing, saying she's never going to do this again. This was her chakra and this and that excuses. And then Eligio accepts her back as chiefess after he says that he's not going to. They both do the same thing. So yes, they are meant to be. They are one and the same. They will use anybody and anything to benefit themselves. They don't have empathy for anyone. So at one point I did think that Eliana was a victim of narcissistic abuse, but it is now clear to me, honey, that you are indeed a narcissist. Yes, I do not have a degree, but I have eyes, and I've experienced narcissistic abuse. And right now, you're on a high because you think that it's all about you. But it's not. He's waiting. He's going to torture you. And you're going to pay for what you did when you embarrassed him. Okay? And I'm pretty sure he remembers all of the terrible things that you said about him and the carbonation family. You think they forgot? Do you think the women are that forgiving just because your chief is? They don't like you, and you don't like them. You're going to be uncomfortable, and that's what Eligio wants. He drew you in. He hoovered your ass back in with all that sweet talk and promises of just having you as a wife. Okay? Once you get settled, what's going to happen is he's going to start making you feel unwelcome. He's going to start flirting with the other women. And when you go to sleep, you know Ra. You know Ra. You know the beautiful chocolate drop Ra that you always seem to have issues with. I noticed that. Since the day Ra came, you've been jealous of her. Regardless if she is not Eligio's type, Ra has that sexual energy that I believe Chief is not going to be able to resist. And when you go to sleep, honey, that's when it's going to happen. I give it about a week or two before those promises are broken. You guys have been breaking promises since day one. Like I said, I remember you saying it twice, Eligio, that you would only have Velvet as your wife. Eliana, excuse me. I get so confused with these damn name changes, but you've made so many promises and broken them to the point where it's a joke whenever anybody believes anything that you guys do. And I feel so dumb for following this whole story and believing that this story was a love story. Velmek. I'm one of the idiots that was like Team Velmek. Twin Flame. That bitch made me cry when I seen them get back together, yo. I got teary-eyed, but then I go back and I'm watching videos with her and him. She was using you all along, boy. If I wasn't so old, boy, I'd take you. Anyway, one last thing that I do want to say, aside from, we all know that this is not going to last, this monogamy thing is not going to last. I wanted to say that what Velvet did to Omek, an empath, is going to come back to her so hard that I don't think there's anything that's going to save you. Your family is not going to save you anymore. How many times are you going to play them? How many times are you going to disrespect them? And to have the nerve to do that to your parents and not even contact them and let them know that you're okay? Oh, and Ra, I don't blame you if you want to leave. I feel that you do want to leave, and you probably are, because you're going to be missing out on that D. I heard y'all really enjoy that D. That dirty D. Ooh, my chakra. Yo, and I also think that Ra is pregnant. What do you guys think? I want to know, what do you guys think about the interview? Do you think that the questions were hard enough? Were there certain things that you would have wanted to know? I believe that he should go on an interview with somebody that's going to really, really put him in the hot seat. Not saying that my Diva's interview wasn't good. It was good. But I wanted to see some more. And Velvet, you over here trying to act hard, talking about Omek, like, Omek, no. Oh, bitch. That's the same thing you was doing when you was talking shit about Chief. Yeah, Chief, no. Oh my gosh. When you guys see the clips back to back, you're going to say that this bitch is mentally gone. She don't have a brain. She don't. And I'm not going to call you out of your name like I want to, because I don't know if you know that you're doing this. I don't know. Mental illness is like something else in the black community. A lot of people don't believe that they have mental illness, but you guys are displaying it. Everybody in Carbonation displays it. You guys allow this man to treat you like trash. I know that off camera is not as fun. What you did to that girl that ended up going back to Jamaica, fucked up. And you guys are going to get karma for that too. And I wish her well and her baby, and I hope that she doesn't fall back into the shits. And Serenity, Faith, girl, I know you mad. You mad. Ooh, just as you should be. But your bitch ass wanted to leave your daughter and your husband to go be with Natureboy because Eliana was gone. Is that the reason why you wanted to hop up on it? Don't you realize that if he really wanted you at Carbonation, he would have got you a flight. He gets $6,000 a month from his, what did he say? He gets $6,000 a month from his bitches. You guys are bitches to him. Did you guys hear that video? It's all over the internet. Chief, you call them bitches? They're the ones that are providing for you, and you're disrespecting them like that. Hopefully they open their eyes and realize that they are just nothing but an object to you. Everybody will always be an object to you, including your chiefess, your wife. I have nothing more to say until I provide proof to you guys with all of the BS that's going on. It's, yeah, for now it's just that. I have nothing more to say. I want to know what you guys think about that interview. I want to know what your thoughts are about him being monogamous. And if anybody has ever been with a narcissist, has a narcissist ever promised you that they would be faithful to you? And what happened? How long did that last? I want to know. Alright, talk to you guys later. I love myself. Yeah.